All right. Good evening, everybody. Saturday, you're a piece of shit every day. Okay, so that's never going to change. All right, guys. Tonight, what we're going to talk about is what could David's next move be in this? All right, you guys heard that butt dial I got last night. All right, David, I'm sure you did too because you already came in and gave thumbs down. So I know you've seen your own video, okay, and that you fucked up, dude. Like again, people, anybody that's thinking about giving to this guy, all right, don't give any money to him, okay? It's not going to get you anything. You will get nothing back in return. And you will get nothing but pain, anguish. Kitty Love, what's going on? You will get nothing but anguish, lies, everything. And David will most likely try to just destroy your life like he has everybody else. So let's see here. I'll get some links posted. Guarding LSB, welcome to the chat. Hit like and subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. I lost a bunch of subscribers this week, and I think it was because I put that video out about any male species that wants to come on here and pig to these women. I lost numerous subscribers this week, so that was just kind of a shout out because I did have. The reason I put that video out was because that was one of the first things I read the other morning from one of the channel subscribers. So when I wake up and I see that kind of crap, guys, I'm not going to fly for it. All right, I'm going to be really pissed about it. And that's that. So guys, if you're looking here to get with these women, don't do it. Okay. It won't work out in your favor. I promise. I guarantee you it won't work out. I'm not trying to be rude or a dick, but that's not what this channel is about. Okay, guys, these women have dealt with enough coming out of this cult to have to worry about coming here to worry about guys hitting on them. Okay. So just be generous to each other and don't do that. All right, guys, right now I'm sharing the links for the fraud reports. You guys want to print them out, go ahead. Yep. Don't Team Cook, don't let the door hit you on the ass on the way out. Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you, bitch. Yeah. So just don't do it, guys, all right? Please. I'm asking nicely. Okay, so David's next move. And again, if you guys didn't hear the call from last night, butt dial that I got, I would recommend that you guys go ahead and, I don't know, I'll go ahead and play it right now. That way, I had somebody run it through some sound filters, and you just...
I'll keep the name the top of that for David. So $40 for 10 people. Asking for 10 people all the way from $30. Jockey for the 5 people, $0. One. Father, $11, $40. Justin for the 8 phone calls, $250. John Banks, 8 calls, $100 total. Jesse Wagner, for the 18 calls, $16. Anetta, for the 15 calls, $0. For the 11 calls, $70.
Yeah, that's exactly what this is, guys. This is a quota call. And the guy who did this, Legend Lives, thank you for that. He ran it through some sound filters and was able to clean it up. Yeah, David, this shows right here, the fact that they had to, like the fact that they have to do this and the fact that David has to call out these specific people and tell them they're not making enough money for his fucking scam. Like David, how much more of a piece of shit can you be, dude? David, give it up, dude. You're not gonna outrun this, man. We're actively filing IRS fraud reports against you, dude. You do not get there onto your scam, dude, and you cannot stop what we're doing. We're paying the taxes. Guess what? We can fucking file the fraud reports, So, David, you're not going to outrun this group. You're not going to outrun the fraud reports. I'm pretty sure the IRS is getting fucking sick of our fraud reports, man. I'm probably pretty sure of it. They cannot tell us to stop sending them either. They can, but you know what I'm not going to do is stop sending them. Why should I have to stop sending these reports if this asshole is going to continue to fucking scam my tax money? I pay federal taxes. I pay 15. The tax rate for self-employed. Okay, guys, self-employment. Let's see. It's fucked up, man. Pay some of the high fucking tax rates, man. It's horrible. 15.3%. A few years ago, it was 12%. The rate consists of two parts: 12.4 for Social Security, old age, and disability insurance, and 2.9 for Medicare. David doesn't pay a fucking penny in taxes, man. Yeah. Yeah, and they won't take shit. The thing is, if any of you guys watch Narcos, okay, there's a show on Netflix called Narcos. And there's a specific part in the movie where he's talking about, hey, look, you know, the government was okay with drugs coming into America, but when they found out how much money was going into South America, that's something Uncle Sam just doesn't stand for, you know? Uncle Sam doesn't like to know that his money is getting taken out of his pocket. Yeah, this everybody who is thinking of joining this cult, don't do it, because it is a full-blown IRS scam. And, you know, I was talking to Israel number one last night, and kind of late. What if David's part of a larger like enterprise, you know? Who files as a single individual always gets screwed, especially him. Gwen, the scam that David is running is compounded. It's huge. It's huge. Okay, so let's figure. Okay, he's not only scamming his donors, right? He's scamming the federal, local, and state authorities, right? He's scamming the IRS. All right. He's scamming Harold Lewis. No, he's not that smart. He's a moron. That's why we're all here, is to remind him that he's not as smart as he thinks he is. So, David, again, we're here because of your dumbass. All right. That's all this group here that you see in the chat. I know it's probably not much like as what you're compared to, but this group is smarter than you. On Better Call Saul. Gwen. Then you have characters like Gwen that'll fucking throw a wrench in the chat and make everybody laugh. I'm with you, Gwen. Yeah. But David hasn't filed. Everything is going to be in Michelle's name now. It's still more views than he gets nowadays. Yeah. Legend lives. Yeah. And I'm sure he's probably kind of shitty pissed about that. And he does come in here. I'm sure he pops in to see what we're talking about. And David, yes, we are talking about you. That's usually what the topic is about, is you. If we get off topic, we just talk about your hairline. No, go Gwen. Look at that. I'm Better Call Saul. All right. So David's next move. $48,000 a year in taxes. Isn't that just fucking ridiculous? 50%. Oh, this isn't a podcast. This is a YouTube channel, man. Do I think they watch it? Yes, because they come in and they dislike my videos. Yeah. See, and David, it's only one dislike. David won't let the rest of his group come in here and watch my videos because he knows that there's a possibility of them being turned back to the light, you know? It's going to be a team effort. Go Team Cook. You've had a part in it. Legend lives. All Karen Renee. Anybody who's filed fraud reports against this asshole, you know, it's going to be a team effort. This could not be done alone, and this isn't the first one. I'm going to go after Kenneth Copeland next. That sack of shit. Him and fucking Joel Osteen. Those guys, man, they're the fucking scum of the world as far as I'm concerned. I don't know how they can just. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Yeah, keep filing. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Yeah, keep filing. Absolutely, Chuck Wood. Yeah, he cannot allow his cult members to be educated. He can't. He can't. And that's the sad thing about it. You know, some of these women could probably be out there being doctors, you know, and shit like that. And here he has them just fully brainwashed. Hell yes, they're all crooks. David's absolutely repulsive. Yeah. I don't know how any woman would want to get in bed with you, David. Like, you're gross, dude. You're gross. You're uneducated. You're a false prophet. You have never cured anything. It's worse than nauseating, man. Yeah, it's a huge network, though. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Bruce Parkins. It's a huge network, man. That's why some of the channel members have talked about bringing in blood type pudding, like fucking tapioca pudding, Chuck. That's gross, dude. It's fucking disgusting, dude. Touche, Chuck. Touche. You know what, Shauna? Are you in America? Are you over like in the UK? I can't understand how anyone can fall for it. Yeah, it's nothing attractive about him. No, no, there's not. It's okay. Shauna, the quickest way to get rich in America is either sell crack or fucking become a church. Those are the two ways to get rich in America. I've never sold crack and I've never been a church, but you know, that's just what I've heard. Okay, so you're up in Michigan area, Shauna. That's where this asshole is up in Taylor. David can't even sing. I mean, no, legend lives. He cannot sing. He's fucking. Let's see if Idiot's live right now. Oh yeah, he's live. Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur again. Let's see what this idiot's saying. Some of these videos I've never watched before.
That we entered the promised land. But you remember, Joshua them did not take the promised land in 1 year or just in 2 years. It went on for years that they kept taking the conquest of land. Amen. So God kept giving them greater victories and they increased in greater glory. Amen?
Okay, JD in the house, London Booty Mountain. Yeah, his ability to use language and grammar is at the 2nd grade level. It's like at the fucking 1st grade level. I wouldn't even give him like 1st grade, man. What's up, Indiana? Oh yeah, okay. So next weekend too, guys, is when we're next Saturday, okay? About noon Central, 1 Central, we're gonna do the David Taylor trivia game, okay? I'll get with Abby Vasquez. Hopefully he stops in here tonight. And I'll see how the game is progressing. I'll actually email him and find out how the game's progressing. So schedule that for the 25th. And I'm doing it early in the day because I want people like Indiana KJD, who's over in the UK, to be able to have a chance to interact, you know, and to interact with us and play. Yeah, Chuck Wood, and you know it's gonna be something small too. It's gonna be like some kind of paperwork or some bullshit. You know, they're gonna get him on it. That's right, I said it. David's a booty bandit. That's right, I said it. Yeah, Kitty Love, Donna Babel. Yeah, you know everybody's been putting in their questions on it. David, this is gonna be a fun game. You should join and you know you should put some questions on it too. So 25th is a Saturday, next Saturday. And again, shooting for about noon or 1 o'clock Central. So that it'll be what, 11 on the West Coast. It'll be what, 2 on the East Coast. And then, you know, overseas be another 6 hours ahead or so, give or take. So yeah, hit that like and subscribe, y'all, if you haven't. I was telling these guys, everybody, that I lost subscribers last week because I think a bunch of guys got butthurt about me telling them to not come on here and hit on the women and shit and telling them that it was bullshit. And yeah. He is a Brillo pad. He isn't like a sack of potatoes with a Brillo pad on top. He is. Yep. Damn right she would, Gwen. Yeah, there's certain information I don't put out here that I know about these guys. No doubt. Yeah. For sure. Bruce Humpty Dumpty. He did call him fucking Joseph Humpty Dumpty one night.
to happen. 12 months. Did you hear that? 12 months.
Make checks payable too.
12 months you're about to be fruitful.
Fruitful.
12 months you're about to be blessed. 12
Chuck Wood, is he ever coming out of hiding? Man, I think the best thing for him is just to stay in hiding. Who knows, man? I hope he stays in hiding. I mean, it kind of sucks in a way because if he doesn't come out of hiding, and start doing more videos, then we won't have any more comedy channels and shit like that to fucking talk about David on. But we can still move on to the next asshole. Oh, excuse me. We can still move on to the next asshole who's running a scam like this. And we could always focus the energy somewhere else, But as far as him coming out of solitude or hiding, no, I don't. He's gonna have to make his court case.
you're about through. After breakthrough, increase, more increase, after increase.
Oh, is this where he does his fucking jubilee?
And more, and more, and more. That's what you're about to receive. Now catch it with the praise now. Oh yes.
I think so. This is where he's gonna
What I
do
believe
jubilee.
God is about to do, I believe he's about to combine every year that he wanted to bless you and you missed it in some kind of way. Ooh, I just heard that from the Holy Ghost.
Just heard that from the Holy
Let me
Ghost.
go over here. I believe y'all got it over here. Let me see that y'all get it over here.
Amen, brother and sisters. All right, let's see here. I have a video on here. Summoning Jubilee. Fucker. Yeah, he's streaming right now, but this is an older one.
Compress blessings. He says, I'm going to compress and I'm going to keep putting them all in 1 year. This year coming
He needs
up.
to compress a new fucking hairline is what he needs, David. That's what he needs.
You got to understand why I'm up here. I'm hearing this for the first time. And I'm saying
12 months of compressed blessings.
I never
The
heard
fuck?
that. And then he just said to me over
Such a
there,
liar.
he says, it's in the word. He says, when you give, it shall be given to you. Good measure. Pressed down. That means compress. Oh, it's in the word. It's in the word. It's in the word. Someone shall compress.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the compress.
Okay, yeah. So Shauna Lloyd. So what happened there? Is that the one with Joseph? Okay, yeah, yeah, he's such a prick, man. Just David's such an asshole. What would you call it? Whack a preacher? Who said something real funny just now? Pastor tells his staff to shut up. I haven't laughed so hard he couldn't sing. He kept getting an echo and it was messing him up. Yeah. Was that on Comedy Channel? Yeah, Comedy Channel does some badass work. He's doing really good with his channel right now. The reason I do that, the reason I go about it this way is because David was an asshole and he kept copywriting on my shit. So I was like, okay, well, guess what, David? I'll just make it a little more up close and personal and go about it this way instead. Whack a fraud. That's a good one. He's one big asshole that, yeah, he was. Let's see. I'm trying to find. What was it? It was about what? Shauna Lloyd? No, YouTube. No, I know, but what channel was it? Was on David E. Taylor Comedy Channel? Because there's a few David E. Taylor channels. Let's see here. Oh, here it is. Right here.
Yes, sir. That's her.
What he was doing.
Let her speak.
Can't you hear me?
We can hear you. Go ahead.
I thank God for I had
Oh man, and this was like the first technical difficulty they were having that night, and like